Welcome, dear friends. Take a deep breath, relax your mind, and allow the timeless wisdom of Lord Krishna to enter your heart. Life is full of challenges. Sometimes we feel lost, confused, and alone. We search for happiness in money, success, or relationships, yet peace remains far away. More than 5,000 years ago, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna shared eternal wisdom with Arjuna. Those teachings were not meant only for a warrior, they were meant for every human being, including you and me. Today, let us begin our journey through the first three powerful teachings of Lord Krishna. Every person experiences difficult moments. Sometimes life feels unfair, you work hard, but success does not come. You trust people, but they disappoint you. You pray sincerely, yet your problems seem to grow. Arjuna also experienced this moment. Standing in the middle of the battlefield, he looked at his own family, teachers, and friends standing against him. His hands trembled, his heart became heavy. He wanted to quit. At that moment, Lord Krishna smiled. He reminded Arjuna that difficult times are temporary. Just as night always changes into morning, sorrow eventually changes into joy. Krishna teaches us that true strength is not found in avoiding problems. True strength is found in facing them with courage. Whenever life becomes difficult, remember this. Your present situation is not your final destination. Every challenge is preparing you for something greater. Never lose hope. Keep moving forward with faith. Because the darkest night always comes before the sunrise. One of the most famous teachings from the Bhagavad Gita is this: you have the right to perform your duty, but never to the fruits of your actions. What does this mean? Imagine a farmer. He prepares the soil carefully. He plants good seeds. He waters them every day. But he cannot force the rain to fall. He cannot make the plants grow overnight. His responsibility is only to do his work sincerely. The result will come at the right time. Our life is exactly the same. We should work honestly. We should give our best effort. But we should not become anxious about the outcome. When we become attached to result, fear enters our mind. When we focus on our effort, peace enters our heart. Lord Krishna teaches us that success is not always measured by winning. Success is measured by doing our duty with honesty, patience, and faith. So today, stop worrying about tomorrow. Do your best today. Leave the rest in God's hands. Have you ever noticed that most battles happen inside your own mind? Negative thoughts, fear, jealousy, anger, self-doubt. These invisible enemies are often stronger than the problems outside. Lord Krishna explains that an uncontrolled mind creates suffering, but a disciplined mind creates freedom. Think of your mind as a powerful horse. If you control the horse, it takes you safely to your destination. If the horse controls you, it may lead you into danger. That is why daily prayer, meditation, reading good books, helping others, and remembering God's name slowly make the mind peaceful. A peaceful mind makes wise decisions. A peaceful mind attracts happiness. A peaceful mind sees opportunities where others only see problems. So whenever negative thoughts enter your heart, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Remember Lord Krishna and tell yourself, I choose faith over fear. Because the greatest victory in life is the victory over your own mind. These were the first 3 life-changing teachings of Lord Krishna. In the next part, we will discover 3 more powerful lessons that can completely transform your life, relationships, and inner peace. Until then, stay kind, stay patient, keep faith in Lord Krishna, and remember, every step taken with truth and devotion brings you closer to peace.
Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, you are not this body, you are an eternal soul. Think about that for a moment. Our body changes from childhood to youth to old age. But something inside us never changes. That is the soul. The soul is pure. It cannot be burned by fire. It cannot be cut by weapons. It cannot be drowned by water. It cannot be destroyed. Many people spend their entire lives worrying about their appearance, their age, their possessions, their status. But Krishna reminds us, none of these things will remain forever. Only the soul continues its journey when we understand this truth. Fear slowly disappears. We stop comparing ourselves with others. We stop becoming proud. We stop feeling inferior. Instead, we begin living with kindness, humility, and gratitude. Remember, your body is temporary, but your soul is eternal. Have you ever spoken words in anger and later wished you could take them back? Anger is one of the greatest enemies of peace. Lord Krishna explains, anger creates confusion. Confusion destroys memory. When memory is lost, wisdom disappears. And when wisdom disappears, a person makes poor decisions. Think about a calm lake when the water is still. You can clearly see your reflection. But when the water becomes disturbed, nothing is visible. Our mind works exactly the same way. A peaceful mind sees solutions. An angry mind only sees problems. The next time someone insults you, pause. Take one deep breath. Do not react immediately. Sometimes silence is stronger than arguments. Sometimes patience wins battles that anger never can. Lord Krishna teaches us, the strongest person is not the one who defeats others. The strongest person is the one who controls himself Most people believe, I will be happy when I become rich. I will be happy when I buy a bigger house. I will be happy when everyone appreciates me. But happiness based on outside things never lasts. New desires always appear. One wish is fulfilled. Another takes its place. The cycle never ends. Lord Krishna teaches something different. Real happiness comes from within. It comes from a peaceful heart. It comes from gratitude. It comes from serving others. It comes from remembering God. Look at nature. The sun shines without asking for praise. The river flows without expecting rewards. The trees give fruit even to those who throw stones at them. That is true greatness. When we stop chasing temporary pleasures and begin building inner peace, life becomes beautiful. You smile more. You worry less. You sleep peacefully. You become a source of happiness for everyone around you. So today, do not search for happiness outside. Create happiness inside your own heart. Because the richest person is not the one who owns the most. The richest person is the one who needs the least. Many people fail not because they are weak, but because they stop believing in themselves. Fear whispers, you are not good enough. You will never succeed. You cannot do this. But Lord Krishna reminds us that every human being carries divine power within. When Arjuna stood on the battlefield, he forgot his own strength. He saw only obstacles. He forgot that he was one of the greatest warriors. Lord Krishna did not give Arjuna new powers. He simply reminded him of the power that already existed inside him. This is an important lesson for all of us. Sometimes we don't need new abilities. We simply need new confidence. Never underestimate yourself. You have survived every difficult day of your life until now. You have overcome pain, disappointment, failure, and fear. That means you are much stronger than you realize.
It does not always go according to our plans. Sometimes doors close. Sometimes dreams break. Sometimes we lose people we deeply love at first. These moments feel unfair, but Lord Krishna reminds us that everything happens for a reason. A seed must break before it becomes a tree. Gold must pass through fire before it shines. Likewise, Human beings grow through difficulties. Many of the strongest people in the world became strong because they refused to give up during hard times. Every challenge teaches patience. Every failure teaches wisdom. Every disappointment prepares us for something better. So instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What is this experience teaching me?" That one question can completely change your life. Trust God's timing. Sometimes the delay is not a punishment, it is preparation. Lord Krishna is always working behind the scenes. Even when you cannot see it, have faith. One day, everything will make sense. In today's fast-moving world, everyone wants instant result, instant success, instant wealth, instant happiness. But nature teaches us a different lesson. A seed does not become a tree in one day. The moon does not become full overnight. Even the sun rises slowly every morning. Lord Krishna teaches us that patience is not waiting without action. Patience means continuing to do the right thing while trusting God's perfect timing. Many people quit just before their breakthrough. They stop trying because they cannot see the results. But remember, the roots of a tree grow deep underground long before the tree becomes visible in the same way. God is working in your life even when you cannot see any progress. Never lose patience. Your time will come. Keep moving forward with faith. Lord Krishna explains that attachment creates fear. When we become too attached to people, money, possessions, or success, we begin living in constant fear of losing them. But everything in this world is temporary. Nothing stays forever. This does not mean we should stop loving people. It means we should love without becoming dependent. Enjoy every blessing with gratitude, but never forget every blessing belongs to God. A free heart is a peaceful heart. When attachment disappears, contentment appears, and contentment is one of life's greatest treasures. Have you ever noticed how one smile can brighten someone's entire day? Kindness costs nothing, but its value is priceless. Lord Krishna teaches us that every good action creates positive energy. Help someone without expecting anything in return. Speak gently. Forgive quickly. Respect everyone. Feed the hungry. Comfort those who are sad. Even a few kind words can heal a broken heart. You may never know how much your kindness means to another person. The world needs more kind hearts, not more angry voices. Always remember, whatever you give to the world eventually returns to you. If you give love, love returns. If you give peace, peace returns. If you give kindness, kindness returns. So make kindness your daily habit, because kindness is one of the purest forms of devotion to God.
Fear is one of the greatest obstacles in life. It tells us
What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if things never get better? But Lord Krishna teaches us that faith is always stronger than fear. Imagine a small bird sitting on a tree branch. The bird is never afraid of the branch breaking. Why? Because its trust is not in the branch. Its trust is in its own wings. In the same way, our faith should not depend only on circumstances. Our faith should be in God. When storms come, do not panic. When life becomes uncertain, do not lose hope. Every storm eventually passes. Every dark night ends with sunrise. Whenever fear enters your heart, close your eyes. Remember Lord Krishna and silently say, "My Lord is with me, I have nothing to fear." Faith does not remove every problem, but it gives you the strength to overcome every problem. Comparison is one of the biggest reasons people lose happiness. Someone has a bigger house. Someone earns more money. Someone becomes successful earlier. Someone seems to have a perfect life. But remember, every flower blooms in its own season. A rose never competes with a lotus. The moon never competes with the sun. Each has its own beauty. Lord Krishna created every soul with a unique purpose. Your journey is different. Your timing is different. Your blessings are different. When you compare yourself with others, you forget the gifts God has already given you. Instead of comparison, choose gratitude. Celebrate your own progress. Even small improvements matter. Move forward one step every day. The only person you should try to become better than is the person you were yesterday. Many people spend their lives trapped between yesterday and tomorrow. They regret the past. They worry about the future. And because of that, they forget to enjoy today. Lord Krishna teaches us that life exists only in the present moment. Yesterday cannot be changed. Tomorrow has not yet arrived. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Look around you. Feel the fresh air. Listen to the birds. Smile at your loved ones. Be thankful for another day of life. Every sunrise is a new blessing from God. Every heartbeat is a miracle. Do not waste today worrying about things you cannot control. Instead, do today's work with full dedication. Love wholeheartedly. Forgive quickly. Pray sincerely. And enjoy every moment that God has given you. Because a peaceful life is built one beautiful day at a time. Many people dream of changing the world. But Lord Krishna teaches us something even more important before changing the world. Learn to change yourself. The greatest victory is not defeating another person. The greatest victory is defeating your own anger, your own greed, your own pride, and your own fear. Imagine a king who rules an entire kingdom but cannot control his own emotions. Is he truly powerful? Now imagine an ordinary person who remains calm during difficult times, who speaks with kindness, who forgives easily, and who never loses hope. who is stronger. Lord Krishna says that true strength comes from self-control. When you control your thoughts, your words become gentle. When you control your words, your actions become wise. And when your actions become wise, your destiny begins to change. Every morning, ask yourself one question: how can I become a better person today than I was yesterday? Even one small improvement every day can transform your entire life. Have you ever noticed that we often complain about what we don't have, while forgetting the countless blessings we already possess? We pray for a better future, but forget to thank God for today. Lord Krishna teaches us that gratitude opens the door to happiness. Be thankful for your family. Be thankful for your health. Be thankful for food on your table. Be thankful for every sunrise. Be thankful even for your struggles, because they are making you stronger. A grateful heart sees miracles everywhere. Two people may have the same life. One complains every day, the other smiles every day. The difference is not their situation. The difference is their attitude. Tonight, before you sleep, think of 5 things you are grateful for. Thank Lord Krishna for each one. You will be surprised how peaceful your heart becomes. Gratitude does not change the world around you. It changes the world inside you.
Lord Krishna reminds us that the people around us influence our thoughts, our habits, and even our future. Imagine placing a piece of iron near a powerful magnet. Slowly, it begins to move toward the magnet. Human beings are the same. We become like the people we spend the most time with. If you stay with people who spread negativity, your mind becomes negative. If you stay with people who inspire kindness, wisdom, and faith, your life begins to change. That is why good company is so valuable. Read and study books. Listen to spiritual wisdom. Spend time with honest and positive people. And whenever possible, keep the company of those who remind you of God. Because one good friend can change your direction, and one wise teacher can change your destiny. Always remember, your future is shaped not only by your choices, but also by the company you keep. Choose wisely. In today's world, many people believe that lies bring quick success. But Lord Krishna teaches that truth is the strongest foundation of life. A lie may help for a moment, but truth protects you forever. Imagine building a beautiful house on weak sand. It may look perfect from the outside, but one storm can destroy it. Now imagine building a simple house on solid rock. It will stand firm through every storm. Truth is that solid rock. When you speak honestly, people trust you. When you live honestly, your heart remains peaceful. And when your heart is peaceful, you become fearless. Sometimes speaking the truth is difficult. Sometimes it may even cost you something. But remember, truth may walk slowly, yet it always reaches its destination. Never sacrifice your character for temporary success, because your character is your greatest wealth. Ego quietly enters the heart and whispers, I am better than everyone. I know everything. I don't need anyone. But Lord Krishna teaches that ego is one of the biggest obstacles on the spiritual path. A tree full of fruit always bends down, an empty tree stands stiff and proud. The truly wise person remains humble. No matter how successful you become, never forget your roots. Every talent you have, every opportunity you received, every breath you take is a gift from God. Humility attracts wisdom. Ego pushes wisdom away. When you replace I with we, when you replace pride with gratitude, your heart becomes lighter. Remember, the higher a person rises, the more humble they should become. That is the mark of true greatness. Lord Krishna reminds us that every action has a consequence. A kind word, a helping hand, a sincere prayer, a smile. None of these are ever wasted. Imagine planting a mango seed. It does not become a tree overnight. But with time, care, and patience, it grows and bears sweet fruit. Good deeds work the same way. Sometimes you may not see the results immediately, but every act of kindness becomes a seed. One day, it returns to you in ways you never expected. Help someone who is struggling. Feed a hungry person. Comfort someone who feels lonely. Respect your parents. Protect nature. Speak kindly. Forgive quickly. These simple actions create a life filled with peace and blessings. Always ask yourself, did I make someone's life a little better today? If the answer is yes, then your day was truly successful.
Lord Krishna says that the easiest path to reach Him is through love and devotion. God does not ask whether you are rich or poor. He does not ask about your social status or your achievements. He looks only at one thing: the purity of your heart. A single prayer offered with love is more valuable than 1,000 empty rituals when you remember Krishna with a sincere heart. Your fears become smaller. Your mind becomes calmer. Your soul becomes stronger. Devotion is not limited to temples. You can worship God while helping someone in need. You can worship God by speaking kindly. You can worship God by doing your daily work honestly. Every action performed with love becomes an offering to the divine. When your heart is connected to Krishna, you never feel alone, even during your darkest moments. His light continues to guide your path. How much time do we spend worrying? We worry about tomorrow. We worry about money. We worry about our future. But ask yourself, has worry ever solved a single problem? Lord Krishna teaches us that worrying steals today's peace without improving tomorrow. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones. Every unnecessary worry is another stone added to that bag. Soon, the journey becomes painful. Now imagine removing those stones one by one. How light you would feel. That is what faith does. Faith removes the unnecessary weight from your heart. Do your best. Perform your duties honestly. Then leave the results to God. Whenever you begin to worry, pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and silently repeat, Krishna, I trust your plan. Those simple words have the power to calm even the most restless heart. One day, all the money we earn, all the fame we achieve, and all the possessions we collect will remain behind. But one thing will always stay with us: the kindness we shared. Lord Krishna teaches that serving others is one of the highest forms of worship. You don't need to perform great miracles. Small acts of kindness are enough. Help someone carry their burden. Feed a hungry person. Comfort someone who is feeling lonely. Respect your parents. Speak gently to children. Care for animals. Protect nature. Every act of love reaches God. Remember, the hands that help others are also the hands that receive God's blessings. A life lived only for yourself becomes empty. But a life lived in service becomes meaningful. Ask yourself every morning, whose life can I brighten today? That one question can transform your entire life. Many people have beautiful dreams. Some dream of success. Some dream of happiness. Some dream of serving humanity. But dreams alone are not enough. Lord Krishna teaches that every great achievement begins with discipline. Imagine an archer preparing to hit a distant target. He cannot succeed by shooting one arrow today and another after many weeks. He succeeds through daily practice. His hands become steady. His focus becomes sharper. His confidence grows stronger. Life follows the same principle. If you pray, pray sincerely every day. If you study, study with full concentration every day. If you wish to improve your character, practice kindness every day. Small, consistent actions create extraordinary results. Never underestimate the power of daily discipline. Even one step forward each day brings you closer to your destiny. Remember, success is not built in a single day. It is built through small efforts repeated with faith and patience. Lord Krishna reminds us that our thoughts shape our reality. A negative mind finds problems everywhere. A positive mind discovers opportunities in every challenge. Imagine two travelers walking through the same forest. One notices only darkness, thorns, and fear. The other notices the cool breeze, singing birds, and beautiful trees. The forest is the same, only their way of seeing it is different. Life is exactly like that. Your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits, and your habits create your destiny. Whenever negative thoughts appear, replace them with hope. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "With Lord."
One of the hardest lessons in life is learning to wait. Sometimes we pray for something, but the answer does not come immediately. We begin to wonder, has God forgotten me? Lord Krishna reminds us that God is never late. He always works at the perfect time. Think of a fruit growing on a tree. If you pick it too early, it will be sour. But if you wait patiently, it becomes sweet and nourishing. The same is true for life's blessings. Some dreams require time, some lessons require patience. Some miracles require preparation even when you cannot see God's plan. Trust that He is working silently behind the scenes. Never compare your timing with someone else's. Every soul has a different journey. Every life has a different purpose. Keep doing good. Keep praying. Keep believing. Your blessing will arrive exactly when you are ready to receive it. And when it does, you will understand why the wait was necessary. Lord Krishna teaches that love is the purest language of the soul. Real love is not based on conditions. It is not based on wealth, beauty, or success. True love expects nothing in return. Just as the sun gives light to everyone, just as the river offers water to all, God's love flows equally toward every living being. If you wish to come closer to Krishna, fill your heart with love. Love your parents, love your family, love your friends, love strangers with kindness. Love nature. Even speak gently to those who disagree with you. The world changes one act of love at a time. Remember, hatred divides. Love unites. Where there is love, there is Krishna. Life becomes heavy when we try to control everything. We want every situation to happen according to our wishes. But not everything is in our hands. Lord Krishna lovingly says, "Surrender everything unto me, and I shall guide your path." Surrender does not mean giving up. It means trusting. It means saying, "Lord,
will do my best, and I trust you with the rest. Think about a small child holding the hand of a loving parent. The child is not afraid of the road, not because the road is easy, but because the parent is beside them in the same way. When Krishna walks with you, fear slowly disappears. Whenever life becomes difficult, do not lose hope. Fold your hands, close your eyes, and simply pray. Dear Krishna, I trust you completely. Those words carry incredible power. Lord Krishna reminds us that human life is a precious gift. We are not born merely to eat, sleep, earn money, and grow old. We are born to learn, to love, to serve, and to leave this world better than we found it. Every morning you wake up, you receive another opportunity to do something meaningful. Maybe your purpose is to help others. Maybe your purpose is to spread kindness. Maybe your purpose is to inspire hope. Whatever your purpose may be, live each day with honesty, compassion, and gratitude. At the end of life, people will not remember how expensive your clothes were or how much money you had. They will remember your kindness, your smile, your words, and the love you shared. That is a life well lived.
Dear friends, as our journey comes to an end, let us remember all 30 beautiful teachings of Lord Krishna. Walk with truth, live with courage, practice patience, forgive quickly, love deeply, serve selflessly, trust God's timing, control your mind, stay humble, choose kindness every day. No matter what challenges you face, never forget, Lord Krishna is always with you. Sometimes he guides you through success. Sometimes he teaches you through difficulties. But he never abandons those who remember him with a sincere heart. Whenever life feels confusing, return to his teachings. Whenever your heart feels heavy, chant his holy name. Whenever you feel alone, remember that his love is always surrounding you. Take a deep breath, smile gently, and silently repeat after me.
O Lord Krishna, thank you for guiding my life. Give me wisdom to choose what is right, courage to face every challenge, a peaceful heart, a humble mind, an endless devotion to your lotus feet. May my thoughts be pure, my words be kind, my actions be filled with love. and may your divine presence always remain in my heart. Jai Shri Krishna. May peace fill your heart, may love fill your home, may wisdom guide your decisions, and may Lord Krishna's blessings remain with you too, today, tomorrow and forever. Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna. Thank you for listening. May God bless you always, Krishna.